So if the nitrate test shows you that a water change is needed, what we need to do, we're just going to come to the system, okay, and before you touch anything, there is a warning here, so every time we put the hands in the water, the system needs to be off. So you come here, you just click the test, okay, it should be totally safe. It's always better to turn this one off as well, okay. You come and then remove the lid, take the lid out of the way, otherwise you're not going to be stepping. You can take the temperature sensor out, okay. And here we have the pump, the heaters, okay, and we have the foams. Something that is pretty good that you can add to your weekly schedule as well is just taking all the 3 foams, take it to the sink, making sure you clean them properly, the same way you do with the daily one. It's something that can make sure that the water change schedule is a little bit less intense. So the more you clean the filter and the foams, the less you're going to have to change water. So in case it is time to do a water change, you clean all the foams. You can do the same for the pump as well. The pump has a place that you can press just to take the foam out. I'm just going to be able to demonstrate as soon as I take it out. It's hard to remove the system. What you can do is just unscrew here, you can see, unscrew this one, probably it's going to be a bit more free. There's this suction there, suction pads. You can see that there's this place and this place that you can press. So I do better just to take it out. Okay, you're gonna have to find the best way to do. I did it pressing like that. It's better not to put in the floor like I did. If you have any kind of tray or anything, you can put it. So this is the filter of the pump, okay? You can remove that here, and then same thing. Just clean it nicely, okay? As I explained, you can do the same for the other foams, okay? And now you should have everything out of the way, okay? Try to clean everything before you just drain the water. So now we're going to drain the water. To drain the water, we have this pump here. It should be already on here. That's the main switch for that. And the other switch is this one. From that point forward is all 12 volts, so it should be very safe. But of course, be careful with the wire. Okay. The pump, if you open here, you can see that there is a floating valve. Okay. So if the valve is like this, the pump is going to be on. If the valve is all the way to the top, the pump is on. If it goes here, it turns off. It's just so you can understand how it works. Put it back in place. Put it in the water. Try to all the way to the bottom. You might twist a little bit, so you might want to just leave it up here. And then you can turn it on. It might be a good idea to Just press against the bottom. Make sure that the end of the pipe is just in the sink. It is cable tied there, so it should stay in place, but just double check because that's a quite fast pump. And then the drainage is going to start. When the drainage finishes, I'm just going to finish now. You can stop pump. There is going to be a little bit of water in the pipe, so make sure you drain as much water as possible just by lifting out. Okay. And you can put it out of the way. Just make sure you put everything back. Inside here you have the UV filter, sorry, the UV lamp. It's not a filter per se. It's the UV filter that keeps algae and other pathogens under control, so be careful when you're handling it. And then you can just bring it back. Okay. And you can return plantation, put it in, and then you can screw it back in place. Okay. You don't need to screw too tight, just tight enough. And then the tank is, imagine the tank is empty, okay? I'm not gonna fully drain it. But then you pop up the rest. Very careful. You can get the floating valve for the RO water. So you can see that the floating valve has all these different screws on the back. Just to make sure you put the water in the right level, just put it in and try to keep this on the first screw here, the second. So the first one screw on the top, and then screw these ones just in place.
Everything stopped. I don't know if the battery went out.